These are made in the USA Dexter mountaineering boots, and these were found at a garage sale for just $5, and they sold for $100. Another one of these buffalo head canvases sold, apparently after it was viewed on the What Sold video from last week. And they are going to Virginia. This is a pair of Pioneer speaker crossovers, or internal components, that came from a pair of speakers that were just sitting on a curb for free. The cabinets were pretty beat up, and so I just took them apart, and I've got the speakers themselves listed separately, the grills, and then these crossovers, which someone bought for $20 a piece, so $40 out of a pair of discarded speakers. This is a Cummins Onan generator trucker hat that I actually picked up 3 of these at a garage sale for 50 cents a piece. And unfortunately, Norman got into the storage room, and this was the hat he picked to destroy, so I only have 2 of them for sale, and this one sold for $20. This is just a Dobbs Fifth Avenue empty hat box. It's in really good shape, and normally I wouldn't buy a empty hat box, but it actually had a hat in it, but the hat was a Champ fedora, which I also have up for sale. And I got the hat and the hat box for $10, and the hat box by itself sold for $25. This is a pair of Gold Bond boots. I found these at a garage sale a couple of years ago, and I just sat on them for $200 because they're just really in great shape. And research was very difficult to come by. I believe they were sold by Sears. And I finally took an offer of $125 because I only paid $5 for them, but I thought they were so unique I should hold out. This little Voice of Music record player was in an auction lot that I was bidding on for a set of red vinyl 45 records that I've already sold for about $40. And this record player, I cleaned it up, it didn't work, and I didn't want to spend any time on it, so I just put it up for $40, and it sold almost right away. But not till after it gathered about 15 watchers. It just was seemed to be a very popular item. Again, it's a Voice of Music, or VM Triomatic. This is a small vinyl coated record rack. It just came in a box lot at an auction, and it sold for $25 to someone in Australia via the Global Shipping Program. This is a pair of Johnston & Murphy leather shoes, pretty good shape, size 13, and these sold for $60. They were just $3 at a garage sale. This is a wooden handmade ichthus, or Jesus fish symbol. Has a mirror in it, and I found this at a charity sale. It was a bag sale, $4 a bag, or 50 cents an item, and I couldn't fit this in the bag, so I got it for 50 cents. It's in pretty good shape. It's kind of rustic looking, and it took a couple weeks to sell, but it sold for $35. This is a Chevy Trucks belt buckle. Kind of hard to see in the light, but it's got sort of a red resin background to it, and I picked this up with about 4 or 5 other belt buckles, totaling about $8 at a garage sale. And I noticed that the person having the garage sale was someone I see regularly at estate sales. And I've come across this a number of times, and I always want to see these, or tell these people, well, let me know when you're going to have your garage sale so I can stop by and buy the things that you don't want. And this sold for $25. This is a Casio. It's a PT80, not one of the more popular of the little Casio keyboards, but I ran off a copy of the owner's manual and made sure it all worked and everything, and it sold for $40. It was $3 at a garage sale. This is kind of a crappy Stetson hat, but it's a Stetson, and I got it for $1 at a garage sale, and I remember the guy saying, hey, that used to be my favorite hat. You can see the cellophane in the lining is torn, And the leather band inside is in good shape. But it's just very worn, but still. It says Stetson on it, and I knew it would sell, and sure enough, it only took a couple weeks, and it sold for $30. This is a very large insulated vest made by Walls. It's vintage, made in the USA. It's not down, but I see this brand all the time here in South Dakota. And it's in real good condition, 2XL, and it sold for $30. It was just $3 at a garage sale. Another pair of military combat boots. These I picked up at a charity sale, $4 a bag. I actually was able to get 2 pairs, probably from the same soldier. And in one of the pairs of boots, there was a container, and it was marked Saudi sand. And sure enough, it was full of sand. But I'm not sure if anybody really wants Saudi sand. These had a name in them, and you can always find the size. And I'm not sure if that's the maker or not, but these are size 8 regular, and the letter NS, letters NS, and then the date 8/81. And again, these were just part of a bag sale, $4 a bag, and they sold for $40. These are Red Wing Irish Setters women's snow pack boots. Just found them at a garage sale. Can't turn down Irish Setters, or Red Wings for that matter. These were $5, and they sold for $79.99. These are very heavily insulated, 1,000 gram Thinsulate. Pretty good shape. Winter's coming. Sure feels like boot week. This is a pair of Danners that I picked up for, actually I bought 2 pair of boots for $10, so we'll just say $5 on these. Put a nice polish on them, cleaned them up, and they sold for $90. This is a Starbucks Washington, D.C. Collector Series City mug. Bought this a couple of years ago, because I've seen some of these city mugs go for a lot of money. Actually, I've sold some for $50, $60, but I think the popularity has dropped off, and this one just didn't sell. Finally priced it at $20 and got it sold. These are new, never used high bias cassette tapes. I've collected a bunch over the past few months and allotted them together. I had them priced at $200 for these 25 tapes and took an offer of $150. These are the TDK, the Maxell, some Sonys, Memorex, and these Fujis. I don't know if the Fujis are really worth much, but they were in on the deal. So $150, and I might have $10 invested in these. This is another vintage photo from a box I bought for about $5 at a garage sale. Sold a number of photos so far, and this one it's mounted on a piece of cardboard. May have been part of a cabinet photo, but it's from Waupun, Wisconsin. Jack's Home Market. Somebody has written the names over Jack and Bill at the counter there. But I thought somebody in Waupun might be interested in this, and sure enough, it sold almost immediately for $30. This is a vintage Yamaha motorcycle trucker hat. Pretty good shape. It's got a few odd marks here and there, but the foam's intact. I looked up the logo, and I didn't see anything for sale on eBay at the time that I listed this, which was probably 6 months ago. So I put Rare Torch logo. And then I priced it at $30 instead of $20, and it sold. This is a vintage washboard that somebody kind of decorated a little bit. It's got the actual brass ribs there. Put a hanger up here. It's in pretty good shape, and this came along with a whole row at the auction for $2, and it sold to someone in Canada for $40. You are right, Sue. It has been a big week for boots. Another pair of military combat boots. These are Vietnam era boots. They are dated 1966, size 11. Excellent condition too. And I had these up for $130, but took an offer of $95. And they were just $4 at a garage sale. This is just a keyboard I found at a garage sale for a couple dollars. It was one that they hadn't used, or that's what they said, and it sure looks like it hasn't been used. And the older clickety-clack ones kind of sell for a little bit more. There's some collectible value in those, but this one sold for $20. This is a National tube guitar amplifier. It's dated from the 1940s, and I found it at an auction in a small town about an hour away. I drove specifically for this item, as well as the accompanying Hawaiian guitar. Now the guitar actually isn't worth that much. Sure, it might look pretty cool and all, but not a lot of people play lap steel Hawaiian guitar. But the amplifier is very sought after. I knew that going into the auction. It's actually National Dobro tube amplifier, and the condition was just crazy as far as hardly used. It must have been stuck in a closet. And well, I got carried away with the bidding, and for the pair I paid $500. But mostly I knew it was going to be a good investment and would sell eventually for over $1,000. And because you just don't find them in this kind of condition. You really don't find them out in the wild very often anymore. They've pretty much been scooped up. But I finally took an offer after having this since April at $15.99. I finally took an $1,100 offer while I was on vacation. And it's going to Belgium. And I still really haven't figured out how I'm going to pack this together. It's going FedEx down to Kentucky. Surprisingly, I put in a 30-pound weight into the FedEx calculator, and it came out to about $25 to ship it ground to Kentucky. So again, this sold for $1,100, and I paid $500 for it back in April. This is a organic cotton line of Patagonia shirts. Nothing real special about it. They're nice shirts, and of course it says Patagonia, so I always pick them up when I see them. This was $3 at a garage sale. I had it priced at $40, and I've had it quite a while, so I finally took a best offer of $25. This is a classic pair of Doc Martin 1460 boots, brown leather. And I picked these up at Savers. One of the few times I go in the summers when they have a 50% off shoe sale. And these were just $3. So I couldn't pass them up. Although they're a lady size 6, rather small, I finally sold them after about a month or two for $50. I never shy away from realistic or Radio Shack items that are still new in the box. Even this portable 5-inch black and white television set. This was at a garage sale, and it was just probably they had it priced at $5. I'm not sure if I paid that much for it, but I knew it was just going to be a very easy thing to list. Just take it out of the box, show it, and list it as brand new, never used, and it sold for $40. This is a Super Deluxe brand bicycle seat or saddle. Found this just at a garage sale for a couple dollars. It looks almost unused. Maybe some wear from storage is about all I could find on it. And I had it priced up there about $80, but I've had it a while, and somebody made me an offer of $35. I countered at $50. They countered back at $50, including shipping. And I looked at the zip code, and it's only about $5 to ship it. So about $45 net profit on this. I find these Ouija boards every now and then at garage sales for just a couple dollars. Got to make sure they're in good condition. They do take a while to sell, so now I only get the ones that have William Fuld in the title. And this is actually a newer one, probably about 1972. But it was in excellent condition, and it sold for $30. These Maxell VCR tapes are brand new, and I sold them for $20. They came in an auction lot where I bought some reel-to-reel tapes, and these just were in the box with them, so they didn't cost me anything. I do collect these over time. When I see them at garage sales, you find one or two for a dime, 50 cents, something like that. And I'll collect them up if they're good ones, and group them together in like lots and sell them that way. And they do take a while, but you can get some good money for them.